Okay. Okay. Move this a little bit. There we go. Hello. Hello, we are here. We are live. Live on the Base Sam YouTube channel. It's happening. The final Silk stream. The very last one. Ever. Maybe not ever, but the last one for this original playthrough. 10 streams later, 3 weeks after the game came out, we are finally going to achieve 100% completion on our save file. And I think that's a beautiful thing. That song's beautiful, by the way. It plays in one of the trailers, but it also plays in a very climactic moment in the story. So I thought it'd be a good pick for the very last Silk stream. But we're here now. We are launching the game. Let's see if we can... Yeah, there we go. Okay. So as I said during the ending portion of the last stream, I'm not going into this completely blind. I played a little bit off stream and I kind of made a list, made a map of where all of our missing things that we need to collect still are. And we're going to be kind of following that. We'll be going through all of that. We'll be getting all of our little objectives. We'll be seeing the last little nooks and crannies of the world. We'll be fighting the last few bosses. We're going to try to get like some of the bonus items, like some of the mementos, but some of them look pretty insane. Like one in particular I think is going to be pretty insane, so I don't know if we're going to be able to do that today, but it's technically not part of the 100% process, so yeah. I should turn my controller on. There we go. Okay, we're at 92% right now. 92, that is insane. Okay. So we are here. We are here in our humble abode. Get our silk back up super quick. So, in my research, I have deduced that we are missing one mask, so we need 2 more mask shards. We're missing 1 spool fragment, so we need 2 more of these. And we're missing 1 silk heart. So we're just missing like 1 of everything, basically. And then we also have this like baby that we need to take care of. I did mark on the map where pretty much like all of our bonus objectives are, and I kind of color-coded them. So I believe, if I remember correctly, I have a list actually, I'm just going to pull that up super quick. Okay. So it looks like the black ones, these like black pins here, these are going to be like our lore collectibles. These are going to be like the items that we give to the guy in Bellheart, and he's going to give us money and read off like the lore to us. That's what these are. Orange, these ones, these are going to be like our mask shards and spool fragments and silk hearts and all that stuff that I just went over earlier. Brown is going to be for tools. So I think we're missing 4 tools, I want to say. We're missing 3, actually. We're missing 3 tools. So we'll get that. Let's see. What else do we have? These like silver ones. These are going to be for mementos. So those will be like the bonus items that I was just talking about just a second ago. And then we also have red here. Yeah, red. Red is going to be for memory fragments so that we can fully unlock all of the crests that we get. And as you can see, everything's mapped out. I did look up where all of these things are. I played the game a little bit on my own to figure out which ones were actually missing, and yeah. That is the agenda for today. That is the itinerary. So a few other things that I did off stream was I pretty much mostly completed all of like the journal entries that we were missing. So we encountered like most of the enemies in this game. We're still missing a few. Like we're missing these ones here. These are gonna be like some bird enemies that we fight. And then like a few more. But the completed number was very low, so I actually had to go and look for where all these enemies naturally spawn in the game and kill enough of them to get the completed entries so we can see Hornet's little message to go along with it. So we're all caught up on that. We're missing a couple. We're missing the Crawjur, which I think that'll be part of like one of the mementos that we do. And then we're also missing, it was like up here, yeah, the Skull Wing. This enemy was part of the Escape from the Abyss the first time, and we can't like find it anymore, but it'll be like part of another area that we explore later. So we did that. I'll point out I did accidentally complete a few things off stream that I meant to save for stream. So down here in the Pilgrim's Rest, this is where the weighted belt was, because if you remember, the merchant that ran this Pilgrim's Rest stop here actually died. So and the items that he sold are all down here. So I did pick up the weighted belt off of him from here, and I got that, so we can check that off the list. As you can see, yeah, weighted belt here. And that completes all of the yellow tools. I did also upgrade the Druid's Eye tool to be the Druid's Eyes. And you do that by giving the witch or whatever, the druid, you give her like all of the moss berries in the game and she'll upgrade that for you, and it's like an enhanced version of the Druid's Eye tool. Let's see. In my Materium, I did find Flintstone. We're the Flintstones, the happy Stone Age family. This is down in the deep docks somewhere. I think that's it for the Materium. Or we're missing like one thing, but that'll be part of another questline. Yeah, it's just these relics, and these cylinders, and these mementos. What else do we do? So last stream we found Seth in Greymore. He was just kind of chilling there. We talked to him. He didn't remember who we were. I did find him again in Shellwood. Just kind of walking around, I did find him. He was like right here, I think, or maybe like right here. We did talk to him again. I don't remember what he said. But he said something. Yeah. Oh, another thing. I rested at, I think it was this bench, or maybe this bench. I can't remember for sure. I rested at one of the benches in the far fields, and from that, I picked up a Craw Summons. So I just sat down, and then this like spear came down right next to me, and it had a note attached to it, and it said like, here, I think it's actually in my inventory. Yeah, Craw Summons. Defiler, Dark, Attend, Home, Wheel. And that'll be somewhere in Greymore where we can finish that quest. Yeah. So I think that pretty much catches up what I did with that, you guys. I think we should hopefully be able to complete the game now. So I will just go ahead and get started with that. Okay. So I think it makes the most sense to just kind of like work our way from the bottom up to the top of the map. Also, here, we'll just do this quick. I think, if I remember correctly, this is like a memory fragment or a memento or something. Yeah, memory locket. So just get that out of the way since we're here. Okay, yeah. Yeah, so we'll probably, here, what do we want to do, actually? Because I think if I remember correctly, I actually do want to do, this quest line first with the Twisted Bud. I did kind of read what that quest line was about, and it's pretty freaky, pretty interesting. Yeah, let's just do that first. We'll go ahead and do this first, and we'll get all the rewards and what have you out of it. I forgot that I had the Architect crest equipped. That might be an issue. I'm using the Architect crest because I was using this build with the, what do you call it? The, yeah, the polyp pouch. It'll actually imbue all of your tools with, like venom, basically, and it makes them purple like this. So it's actually like not a bad combo if you combine it with the cog flies, because then you can get your silk back, and then you don't have to worry about like attacking enemies really, except to refill your silk, and then you can use your silk to refill your cog flies, and it's pretty cool synergy. I didn't really use it all that much, but you know, from my testing, it seemed to be pretty good. So I think we actually want to go down here because we're trying to go. Wait, where are we trying to go? Trying to go to here, I think. If I remember correctly. We'll try to do that super duper quick. Oops. Okay, try not to get hit by these guys. Oh! Emphasis on the try there. Okay. I think here is where we want to go, and this is going to be pretty freaky, pretty gruesome. So, avert your eyes if needed. Bug, red cloak, far traveled, bring it here. The bud. It calls, it cries for the right. Offer it. Yep. The bud, weak, new, it must be nourished. Nourished. It will be nourished. The time of birth approaches. The bud cries, yearning. The final rite may begin. White shell, red cloak, bug strong and old. The time of birth is near, and aid now the final rite. Rite of rebirth. We get another wish. Another wish. I can scarcely believe it. Very well. This final rite, what would you have me do? The time of birth is close. Now give, it shall, host the final rite. The time of birth is near. Ooh. Yeah, pretty gross. Pretty disgusting. Rite of rebirth, wish granted. I mean, probably the easiest wish in the entire game. But at what cost? Yeah, we're down here now. I saw this, like, petrified shell down here. It's really gross. Yeah, you can see our spool fragment and our, like, health bar and all that. It's been petrified. It's, like, covered in wood now. I don't know about that. Oh, wait. Oh, I think it changed our crest, actually. Yeah. Wait. Oh, you cannot change crest. Oh. Okay, this I actually didn't know about. I didn't know about this part. I just read the steps that you were supposed to do to be able to do this quest, but I didn't, like, actually read, like, any of the details about it or anything. Ooh. Feels kind of nice, though. Feels kind of good to play with. And then, yeah, Weaver FSG. I did know about this. I did make note of that. So... yeah, we don't have our compass equipped, so I have no idea where we actually are. I think it's right here. I think it's like under the shellwood. I want to say, like, I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure this was a Weaver effigy. So let's get rid of that for now. We'll just assume that's where we are. Okay. Yeah, the running charge on this is really interesting. You get like kind of a double hit with it, and it's like all wavy and twisty. It's kind of cool. I wonder what the down slash is like. You like also get kind of a double hit with the down slash too, which is kind of weird. Yeah. What's this? Oh, we already have next rosaries. We'll just might as well. We'll be big and greedy. We get a few different options here. Yeah, I don't really know what that did, but that's okay. Yeah, I like the double hit that you get from running. It's pretty cool. Okay, I still don't know where we actually are. But this down slash feels kind of like the Wanderer's Crest. Wait. Okay, I think I know where we are now. I think we're like under the grave. Oh. Oh, you can't heal. Because, I think if we go to the bottom here. Yeah, because, if you look at my silk bar, like, it only has room for 3 notches, and you need 9 to be able to heal yourself. We can only heal at a bench now. It's kind of freaky, kind of scary. Oh, and you can't even equip any tools, yeah, because there's no slots for anything. Okay. Okay, I didn't know about any of this. Like, I knew that it gave you this, like, crest here, but I didn't know that you couldn't equip any tools with it, or I didn't know that you weren't able to change your crest. That's interesting. I do know that the next part of our little journey here, it's actually going to take us to this right here. This part that I marked. Or well, down here, actually, I think. This is where we tried talking to some guy, and then he was like hiding away, and then he didn't really give us like any useful information. Well, from what I gather, it turns out that he is actually a doctor. And he is able to sort of free us from the crest's influence, or like the Twisted Bud's influence, or whatever we have here. Like we will no longer be the host for this creature that is debilitating us so badly. So we have to go to Greymore. so that we can free ourselves from this horrible curse. We'll just do that super quick. Or what's down here, actually? I don't know if that'll take us there, or what. Yeah, we'll do this first. This is kind of like a higher priority thing, I think. Oops. Okay, and we gotta be really careful not to get hit because, you know, like I said earlier, we cannot heal. That's gonna make this very interesting. The double slash is cool though. I like that. I like that a lot, actually. Oh yeah, and Hornet's like in her, this is like her, like, weakened idle pose. Yeah. Yeah, this is definitely having an effect on her, which is very interesting. My sickly friend, I can sense that you are ailing. Has the black curse struck even your sturdy shell? This illness is from a different source, Pavo. A parasite has taken root inside me, one I cannot remove through strength alone. Tell me, are there any you know who might help me? A healer or a physician? A physician? Well, we did once have one. A frightening fiend, callous and crude in her practice. For the health of glorious Bellheart, we voted unanimously to expel her. I know not where she buzzed away to, but the world beyond the bells is full of danger. If you must seek her service, I expect she would not have traveled far. Yeah, so Greymore isn't far. Yeah, she's like right here. She's literally just a catty corner from us here in Bellheart, which is kind of funny. Okay, interesting. So we'll have to see if we can free ourselves from this. I am kind of glad that I chose to look this quest line up, because I don't know if I would have ever been able to figure it out. And I just would have been in like this permanently nerfed state for the entire game. Oh god, we have to actually like pay attention to where we are if we don't have the compass. Combat feels pretty good. I don't know if I'll ever switch off of the Reaper Crest full time, but you know, I like how attacking feels with this, like the running start that you get in the double hit. Feels pretty good to use. I did kind of... I did kind of like launch myself into him there with my down attack. This is unfortunate. But we're making it work. Yeah, I think we're in this, like, the tower on the left side that's under the wisp thicket. I'm pretty sure that's where we are right now. And the down slash feels very similar to the Wanderer's Crest. Which is, in turn, very similar to playing the original Hollow Knight. So it's pretty comfortable. It's not like the Architect Crest where you had that really awkward, like, downward 45-degree angle thing that you had to charge up. It feels pretty good to use. I'm quite pleased with it. Yeah, right here. Okay. A locked bell home. Call out? No. Yeah. Who keeps making all that racket out there? Such horrid shaking and screaming. The crucial work is being spoiled. Bzzzt. No. Shoo, I say. Unless you've brought a worthy specimen with something truly nasty inside them. Bzzzt. Otherwise, leave the great Nyarnaby in peace. I'm sick, madam, and badly in need of your service. I've become host to a vile infestation. It leeches my strength and attempts to wrest control of my shell. Oh, okay, she lets us in now. Okay, I don't know what I was expecting, but I was not expecting this, like, little fly thing. Now, what's all this? Infested you are, bzzzt. Do you even know who I am? Why, 'tis the great Yarnaby, genius physician, unfairly outcast, who now towers before you. I apologize for intruding upon your work, but if you are the skilled physician you claim, I seek your assistance. A parasite has wormed its way inside of me. Its roots twist and pull inside my shell, draining my strength. If you possess the skills and tools, I would see it removed. Psst. Well, so you're a special sickly specimen, are you? That changes matters, yes. Turns them on their head. Let me see. Not haunted indeed. No silk sickness, but something strange has certainly clawed its way in. These roots that torment you so, I'm not altogether familiar with them, but it matters not. If there's something nasty inside a shell that must come out, we use Great Yarnaby's Extricator. It's your only hope. Bzzzt. But to crack your stiff shell, we'd first need some extra strength. The healing can be done, yes, but before that, my mighty Extricator needs an upgrade. Infestation Operation. Okay. Psst! Bravo! A specimen who sees my brilliance. The task for you is simple. Head over to that tangled mess of cages on the roads above the moors. Two bugs hide away there, Benjen and Kroll. Simple types, woefully ignorant. Yet they have been useful in procuring me materials. It's steel spines I need, a full bundle of them, forged hard and sharp, tougher than I've ever had, tough enough to crack stone and to pierce your thick shell. Bzzzt. Then prepare your machine for my return, madam. I shall soon return with the spines, for I am eager to see myself freed. Okay. Yeah, we haven't seen Benjen and Kroll in quite some time, actually, so it'll be interesting to catch up with them again. Oh, wait. How do you get up here? There we go. I didn't know there's like a tool or something or another up here, I think. Yeah, up here. So this, let's see. Cloth and incendiary materials that could be fashioned into an explosive weapon. Construct tool, yeah. I think this is our last craft metal here too, so we'll be able to put all of those to use. It is cool we get another crafting station here. Get the Pimpillo. Okay, let's see. Fabric pouch filled with volatile material. Explodes on impact with enemies or when ignited by its fuse. Okay, so that was one of the tools that we needed. I do remember looking that up. I looked up like all the locations of where everything is, but I don't really know like all the details or, you know, what they actually are or anything. Well, except I do know this thing here in the biowater, and that's because you have to upgrade it in order to actually like fully use it. But you know, we'll get there when we get there. But for the most part, I don't really know like what most of these little trinkets or doodads are. Oh, it like redirects you. Do you see that? Because I was facing to the right, and then I went down. The enemy like went to my left, and then I started facing left. That's kind of interesting that it redirects you like that. Okay. It's good though. I still really like the double hit that you get. It's really nice. And let's see. So we need to find Benjen and Kroll. We're like right here, I think, so we need to get up to the top up there. You know, I remember when I thought Sinner's Road was just the most insane, difficult area of all time. And like, it's still pretty challenging, but compared to everything else we've seen up until this point. It's not bad at all whatsoever. So it might be like a bit of a nice welcome back to come here, I think. Like even though we were just here not that long ago. It'll be nice. Because we don't really have to deal with like these roach things anymore. Oh, I said we don't really have to deal with these roach things anymore. Let's keep to our word on that one. Okay. Also probably advantageous to stay in the bench first. Just to be absolutely sure that we make it there. Because it'd be a damn shame to die after going all the way back. Okay. Okay. They're up here, I'm pretty sure. If I remember correctly. Yeah, this is like their little hideout right here. Oh no. Oh no. But the steel spines are still here. No. Benjamin Kroll, no. God damn it. I think I hate this game, actually. I think I might loathe this game. I think it might be one of the worst games ever made, if I'm being totally honest. All my friends keep fucking dying, man. What am I supposed to do? Okay, well we got our steel help. We got our steel spines. Maybe not as pleasant of a return as I was hoping it would be, but that's fine. I don't think we'll ever have to go there ever again if we don't want to, so that'll be cool. I'm looking forward to not playing that area anymore. Yeah, I'm looking forward to not playing that area anymore. We can just go this way now. Don't mind if I do. Okay. What now? Not another bother for the great Yarnaby. Madam, I have returned with the spines requested. Allow me to enter, that you may remove this parasite from my shell. Okay. Aha! The spines! Specimen, you have them! Then it is time, indeed, bzzt, to free you of your wiggling torment, and show my genius clear. Give the steel spines, absolutely. I want to be able to play the game again. Yes, yes! Bzzt, finally, a specimen worthy of my mighty extricator, my beautiful, unfairly maligned extricator. Come this way, bzzt. Mmm. Mmm. Ugh. Ugh. Found the crest of the witch. Whip the needle in sweeping swings, leech the life of foes through twisted roots. There you go. Oh, consumed. Claim all crests. Okay, so I was right. That was the last crest in the game. The operation! A success! The simpletons hiding in that blasted bell vein would shudder into dust if they saw how much I achieve without them.
Benny Frank.
Madam, I shan't lie. That was an ordeal such I have rarely suffered. And yet, the parasite does seem to have been unbound somewhat. Whatever remnant still lingers in my shell feels calmed, and enough for me to claim its power as my own. Perhaps this is a fortunate result after all. Of course, of course! Great Yarnaby has healed you! Shout it through the caverns! Scream it from the great spinning towers! Just make sure they hear you in the so-called civilized settlements of this ignorant land. Okay. So that quest line's done. Okay, and we have one red crest, one blue crest. And then we can get another red, another blue, and another blue. So no yellow crests on this one, interestingly. So we could probably just put the compass on here and call it a day. We get a choice from four blue crests. So I'm sure there's going to be like some pretty crazy synergy that we'll be able to concoct here, achieving that. So that'll be cool. I'm looking forward to that. Okay. So that's done. We no longer have that screaming baby in our inventory, so that's nice. Very nice. Okay. We still get the full benefits of the crest. Very cool. Okay. So I think we ought to go to the halfway home because there's a couple things that we can get there. Yeah, I really love the double hit mechanic that you get. Oh. Oh, what was that? Okay, the heal's different, so it's kind of like the Beast Crest. I'm assuming. Interesting. Ooh. You don't mind if I do. Get these ones. Okay, very nice. Alright. Let's go to our little homely home. Let's put the compass there. And then what's even worth equipping with this? Let's see. We get 4 total blue crests, which is insane. That's that's quite a lot. The reserve mind. You can see where I am on the map now. Okay, if I'm not mistaken, there are a couple more. Yeah, there's this here. I do remember that. I remember looking that up. So I guess we can just like fully unlock this witch crest, huh? Just do this super quick. Okay. So what would be a good loadout here? You always do old reliable. Could do oh, where was it? Pallet pouch. We get like our poison tools back. That's pretty cool. And then other than that, I mean, we have maybe the spool extender, I guess. I don't really know like what else. The warding bell, yeah. Forgot about the warding bell. Okay. So we just got a memory fragment. That is is red. Red. Whoa. Red correlates to memory fragments. Okay. Yeah, so that quest line's done now. Silver refers to mementos. This is where we'll get the Hunter's Memento when we talk to New after we complete our Hunter's Journal. Orange? What is orange? Orange is... Oh yeah, that's like our upgrades, like our spool fragments and mass shards and all that. Yeah, we could just start going for those, I think. Yeah. So where do we want to start? I guess we could, we'll just do like what I said like at the beginning of the stream. We'll, go down to Bone Bottom and we'll just kind of like work our way through, I think. We'll try out this like, witch crest for a little while. I think that sounds like a plan to me. Sacre Bleu! A Sam stream? In this economy? Your eyes do not deceive you. I am here. I am playing the game. In case you didn't see, this is the final Silk stream. The very last one, part 10. 10 just sounded like a good, round, even number to end on. And we're pretty close to getting the 100%. The end, yeah. I know. Okay. Your final first. I mean, I'm sure I'll stream again, like, at some point in the future. I don't know when. Like, maybe Metroid Prime 4. Maybe that when that comes out, I'll stream that. Yeah, so to quickly kept you up to speed, I basically said that I did a lot of planning, like, off stream to kind of map out a route that I wanted to do. So, like, I have, like, all of these things marked out. And this tells me, everything that I need to get the 100%. So these will be, like, our mask upgrades and our spool fragments and all that. And then these are, like, mementos that we can exchange. And these are, like, tools here. So, yeah. We're kind of just going through the motions. I kind of... what am I trying to say? The discovery, I guess, like, portion of the stream is done. We are in completion mode now. We already know what to do. So, yeah. I did just do the abortion quest line that you were telling me about. I've completed that. And it was very on the nose. I definitely see what people are talking about when they refer to that quest line now. It's pretty obvious. I think this is a Druid's Eyes. I already did that. We can just get rid of that. Yeah, very on the nose with that commentary there. Oh, we get this freaking awesome crest from it, so maybe it was all worth it in the end. And also maybe me as a cis white male shouldn't be saying that kind of stuff. Okay. I believe this was a silk fragment. Or not, a spool fragment up here. We'll just... Oh, the healing is different. It doesn't, like, actually heal you, which is weird. the devs are also cis white males, and they're the ones that made the commentary. True. Maybe I am qualified. Maybe I know better than anyone else. Actually. Ooh. What could this be? Okay. So that's done. I'm gonna rest at the bench super quick. Also, when I picked up the crest, it did say to leech the life from my enemies, so I think that's what the heal does. I think I need to be close to an enemy. Let's try it. No, you gotta be really close. Either that's not what it does, or you have to be even closer than I already was. That's okay, we're figuring this out. We're learning. Okay. Don't say that. That's horrible. Oh, okay, yeah, I got my heart back and I killed that enemy when I did that. Interesting. So it actually kills enemies and does damage, and I like suck the life out of them, and that's how I heal from that. Very interesting. So in that case, I wonder if this crest actually synergizes with maybe like what was it called? Like the claw mirrors? Because this is the one that makes us like all the fireworks appear when you bind. So maybe that'll like stack up the damage, and you can just become like a damage farming bot just by like trying to heal yourself. Which is kind of an interesting prospect. Yeah, I think there's like a Weaver effigy or something up here. There's like some lore item up here. Yeah, it's right here. I don't know how I didn't see this. Yeah, Choral Commandment. Very cool. Okay. We're getting through this pretty quick, actually. Pretty speedy. We can do these things down here now. Might as well since we're here. Ooh, okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, I tried to do my heal, but then the warding bell activated. So maybe don't do that. So I wonder what the healing potential is like. Do you only get one mask, like, from... Because it looks like you can kind of latch on to multiple enemies, right? So I'm wondering if it's like... Here. Yeah, I'm wondering if it's like, if only latching onto one enemy will only give you one mask. It'd be kind of scary, because then you'd have to put yourself in the face of 3 enemies, which would be... I wouldn't like that. I wouldn't like doing that. That doesn't sound very fun. I remember seeing there's supposed to be like a Weaver effigy or something here, so... you have to interact with this. Or, you know, maybe not. Okay, well... We'll figure it out. And by that I mean we'll look up the answer. Okay. Let's just do these things down here. If I remember correctly, this is where Eva is. So we should be able to get some of our upgrades from her, yeah. Lady, so you live still. This is good. I had felt the conflict commence, pale hearts ablaze, and the sudden well of darkness after. I'm sorry, Eva. I had hoped to slay the monarch and was near achieving that goal, but the situation has become complicated. Now, all of Farloon threatens to fall. But I can sense it in you, lady. You have not yet yielded to despair, so some hope must still remain. Slim hope, I suspect, but true. There may yet be a way through this disaster. I shall pursue that goal with whatever strength remains. Then allow me to continue to aid you as I can. Mine might be a small contribution, but I shall provide it eagerly. Lady, my senses resound. You have grown further beyond the bounds of a bug. Permit me to gaze again upon your nature, that I may offer clarity. Okay. What's this gonna do? Ooh. Evolve to the crest of the hunter. So can I evolve the other crests, or is it only the hunter crest that evolves? I actually don't know for sure. Okay, that's gonna change me back. Lady, you are a multitude within a single shell, a being truly unbound. To aid your growth has proved a grand task, even for one as limited as me. As my last act, permit me to ask a final, selfish request. Your talents have provided great benefit, Eva. What is it you desire of me? Only to have my own soul, my own memories, bound within your shell, as you have done with those others throughout these lands. I would not define as a crest within you, but my small strength may still grant a final boon. You asked to be subsumed? No, your mind would cease to be in any independent sense. I know, and still I seek it gladly, to be united with one unbound. This is the kind of escape I once prayed for, though the weight of ages has almost made me forget. Dear lady, would you grant me this request? Find Eva? Yeah. Absolutely. By your grace, I am at last broken from my fate. Gladly I accept your union, Eva. No longer shall you suffer eternity alone. Okay. New crest? Or, oh yeah, the Silksong. Eva's soul and strength reside within. Silk will regenerate while resting in a bench. Okay. Yeah, entwined. Bind Eva. It's got that achievement. Oh, this is like all destroyed now. So what does evolving the Hunter's Crest like actually do other than get rid of all my fucking tools, man? It keeps doing that. It's really annoying. It's actually really frustrating. Whatever, it's fine. Okay, so I think that's that. Yeah, this one was for Eva, and then I think this one was for the Witch Crest, but we already like got it before we even came here, so I'm just gonna get rid of that for now because I'm assuming we already collected that. Yeah, okay. Let's go put our tools back on. Keeps fucking removing them. It's really annoying. Okay. So we want... Let's see, what do we want? We want Reserve Bind, obviously. Probably the Warning Bell. The old bread and butter. And then... this, I guess, and then this is actually... I was using this on my like Architect loadout that I was playing with on my own, and it's actually pretty clutch, pretty good. What it does is it has like a small chance to randomly like block a hit, like you won't take any damage if you get hit, which is really nice. It's like that one Grim charm that you can get in the original Hollow Knight, like not the baby, but like the other one that you get when you like forfeit. Or like, not when you forfeit, but like when you, what's the word I'm trying to look for? Like when you do the bad ending for the Grim quest, basically. Yeah. Okay, yeah, and this is going to be the equivalent of the charm lady from the first game, like her ghost would appear over the bench. That's pretty cool. It's a lot less annoying than it was in the original Hollow Knight, which I'm quite happy for. Okay. So let's see. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay, so this is how we get this. We get a rune harp. Thought it was going to be like a Weaver effigy, but I guess not. Interesting. So, another thing to cross off the list. This low, her gaze escaped. Prepare, sisters. Weave hope anew, that we might break free from this accursed web born of our naive foundation. Okay, oh yeah, and then we can go down here, and then this is where we can find those skull wing things, I'm pretty sure. So we can actually complete our Hunter's Journal. Yeah, they should be down here somewhere. Oh. Oh, no, no, no. Okay, this is a mask fragment here, actually. I do remember now. It's a good thing I decided to check here super quick. Uh-oh. Okay, and that journal entry is complete now. Very nice. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So now, even though we already got rid of that pin, now we can actually get rid of it. You know what, here. There. Our work here is done. You've collected everything we need. Okay. Very cool. I think that does it for this weave nest down here. I think that's everything. What to do next? What to do next? There's a little lore item down here. We might as well just grab that super quick, I think. Might as well. Farfields. I thought you were gonna say, and I think that's everything for the stream. Alright guys, thank you for enjoying Hollow Knight Silksong. It was a great game. We are all done now. It's all over. You can all go home. This is a really bad bit. He did it, Reddit! He did it. Jack says, get out of here. You're gonna get spoiled. You're gonna learn the lore of the game, and it's gonna spoil your experience. Whatever will you do? And to make your Joe Swanson joke. Back to the mines, okay. Goodbye. Goodbye. I am a starving child starving to death, and that message was the last thing I will ever see. Goodbye. Okay. Let's see. There's another weave nest over here. we go down here. Is there like a secret tunnel or something? Or what are we doing here? He's gonna crash out on Crossroads again. Forgot that came out. Forgot that the game is now officially a game that you can play. Very interesting. Maybe I should have actually looked up how to do this first. Okay, one sec. I'm doing very scientific research right now. Oh, okay. So the answer is you have to go faster than anyone has ever gone in their entire life. So you equip these two things. You drink the flea brew, which increases your move speed. You have the silk speed anklets, which just naturally makes your running speed faster. Oops. Oh, damn it. There you go. And we've become the fastest creature of all time. Ooh. This is cool. I like this. Although, it's kind of weird that this is like deserty over here, because, you know, the desert kind of associate with being like way over here on the other side of the map, and this is supposed to be like all, you know, like green and luscious, and it's the far fields, and I don't know. Very, very odd. Very strange. Yeah, here we go. Get another rune harp. A rune depicting paths away from Farloom. Paths away from Farloom. So we're gonna be seeing a lot more kingdoms in the future by the sounds of it. Yeah, we might not actually. I wouldn't be surprised if Team Cherry was done with the world of Hollow Knight after they finish the Silksong DLC. But I guess we'll see. I feel like if I spent the last, like, 10 years only working on, like, one franchise or game or what have you, I feel like that would kind of drive me crazy. But maybe they have better endurance than I do. They're having too much fun making Silksong. And it's true. I know there are like some developers that get kind of sick of only being able to work on the same thing for decades on end. Which is understandable. Like, I know specifically Ghost Ship Games, the developers of Deep Rock Galactic, they said they kind of want to move on to other stuff. Like, they don't want to, like, they enjoy working on Deep Rock, but they don't want to only be known as the Deep Rock Galactic people. Bungie with Halo. Well, they made Destiny, which is just like Halo 2. Halo... Did they make Halo 4? So Halo... Because they made Halo 3, and then they made ODST. Did they make 4? No, that was 343, I think. So Destiny is Halo 4. And Destiny 2 is Halo 5. Reach was their last, yeah. 4, yeah, but yeah. That's what I thought. There's a memory locket here. If I just do that super quick, get out of the way. I've only ever played 2 single-player campaigns for Halo. I played 4. That was my first one, I think. And I played both of these with a friend from school. We played it on the Xbox together. We played on the Master Chief Collection. I played Halo 4 first, and then I played Halo Combat Evolved second. And those are the only 2 like single-player campaigns of Halo that I've ever played. And Halo 1 was really funny because the Master Chief Collection has a feature where you can hit the select button to just toggle between the remastered graphics and the original graphics. But the thing was, like, you know, this is like Xbox One S, right? Like, the performance was just like really terrible on the what do you call it? Like the new remastered graphics. So like I kept switching back to the original graphics, and then my friend was getting mad at me because of how ugly it was, and then he would like switch it back to the remastered graphics, and we just like fight back and forth constantly, like we weren't even really playing the game. It's really funny. That's like my most pertinent memory from playing the game. It's just fighting over who gets to control the graphics. You went through all of them recently with your friend, but it was your first time. He loved the series growing up, but we stopped halfway through 4. Yeah, like, from my understanding, like, people were like, when Halo 4 first came out, they were like, oh, why do we need this? Like, Halo Reach was like already such a perfect ending to the series. Like, they could have ended it here. It would have been like the perfect swan song for the series. And then they made Halo 4, which I liked Halo 4, but I didn't really have like any attachment to the series or anything, so, you know, I didn't really have like any expectations or anything. But I enjoyed it. It was fun. It was a good game. Look at this super quick. I do remember like when 4 first came out, like a pretty common point of contention, I guess, from Halo 4 was the inclusion of a sprint button. Or was it a sprint button, or was it aiming down sights? It was like one of those two. Like they added one of those 2 things to Halo 4 that wasn't in the previous games, and people were kind of up in arms about it. Sprinting. Yeah, that's what I thought. Reach had sprinting as a power-up, but it wasn't like part of your base moveset, right? I must have got this one already. Huh. Wait, so what was this supposed to be, actually? I might have done the math here incorrectly on what upgrades I need to collect. This is a Weaver effigy. Oh. Wait, so I should have 3. Right? No, 2? I think I already have one in my home. I don't know. Maybe we should go back to our home quick, actually. Oh, shit. You had to pick it up, and there were other power-ups that were really strong, but you can only hold one at a time, so sprinting was something you had to make a conscious choice to keep. I think it's really funny that people were like so upset about them adding sprinting. It's just kind of a funny thing to be upset about. It's just it's such a common thing in games nowadays. It's like second nature. Select 4. You didn't stop because you didn't like it, but you just got a job and got busy. Yeah. You're a wagey now. Heh. Sucks to suck. I must already have all 3 of the Weaver effigies. I'll just deposit like what we already collected in our house, and then we can make sure that everything lines up correctly. Because I might have done the math wrong. I might have mapped out my map incorrectly. Okay, sit. Well, yeah, I do already have one submitted. Okay, cool. Very nice. I guess we can submit these to the guy. Or, well, let's wait, actually. Let's get, like, all of the relics first before we get crazy with that kind of thing. So we can get rid of this. So we're only missing 3 of the relics. So one is here in the high halls past the forum. And the other... see, I actually know exactly where it is. I'm testing you, actually. If you... Yeah, right here. Yeah. Fun employment is all shits and giggles until a month in. True that. There's a lot of stuff, like, all concentrated here in the white ward, so we'll just do that first. So in my earlier streams, I specifically remember, like, going to the white ward, like, 17,000 times, like, trying to look for some kind of secret. Something that'll aid us in our journey. And it turns out I was looking in the wrong place the entire time. I actually do know where to go now. That is, we can count on that. So I'm gonna go to the coral chambers. Okay. Are they working on Halo 6 now? I don't know why, but I feel like I remember seeing a trailer for that. It could also just be crazy. Or no, Halo 5 just came out recently, right? Because wasn't that the one where, like, they showed Master Chief in, like, this cloak or whatever? And then it was like, oh, it's actually Halo. Ah, gotcha. Halo 5 was a decade ago. Don't say that. Infinite was the newest. I completely forgot about Infinite. So here's a puzzle I thought was kind of interesting when I was looking everything up. You bring the elevator up and then you quickly go into here. You let the elevator go up past you. Then you go down here and then there's a spool fragment. Very quaint. Nice. Extended. Acquire all spool fragments. They made a whole thing about how they abandoned their in-house engine and now they're making Halo 7 or whatever it's called on Unreal Engine 5. Good luck with that. I am so sorry. That's unfortunate. Yeah, because I saw this up here and I tried, like, super jumping up there, but I tried looking it up and I don't think there's actually anything up here. Like, it didn't say there were, like, any real, like, bonuses or anything. So, I don't know. There's a Halo 1 remake remaster rumor. Third remaster, by the way. With a PS5 release. Was there more than one? Because I know there was the one on the Master Chief Collection. Was there another one other than that? God damn it. Halo 1 got a remaster in 360 called Anniversary. I did not know that. This is new information to me. Actually, it's very possible I did know that and I just completely forgot about it. Okay. So if you're curious, the way forward is actually right here. It's right above this little nook here. I just completely missed this. Never thought to ever look here. So that's my bad. Okay. So we can go this way. Get a little pulley grabby. Oh. And this is the surgeon's key. Oh my god. Halo 1 got a remaster in 360 called Anniversary, and that version was remastered again in Master Chief Collection, which was Xbox One and PC. The fact that graphics switching causes performance issues on Xbox One despite being a 360 game is really funny. So the Master Chief Collection was based off of the 360 version. That's really funny. Oath of the White Ward. While song must be sung, none may falter. Infirmity, sickness, death. All are banished from our citadel. I mean, I guess I don't really remember it that well, but I thought the game looked alright. Like, it looked... Like, if it was a 360 game, it looked pretty good for being a 360 game. I didn't really pay, like, any mind to it. I didn't think it looked that bad. Okay, we want to actually call this down. Master Chief Collection got a new remaster for Halo 2. And the cutscenes in that one are insane. Yeah, because wasn't Halo 2 in the original Master Chief Collection on the Xbox One? Like, didn't it just have the original Xbox OG graphics? Like, they didn't change anything? Master Chief Collection has both OG Halo 2 and Anniversary. Interesting. So that surgeon key that we got actually unlocks this door, which I thought would be the ornate key because it's an ornate lock, right? So that makes sense to me that it would be an ornate key, but no, it is a surgeon key. So we will use the surgeon key. Anniversary only has like half of the multiplayer maps, so they included both. So you can actually play like every single multiplayer map. Okay. I know you fight a boss here, but I don't know what he looks like. The Unraveled. Ooh. Oh. Oh, is that him? No, that's just a regular enemy. Hey, what does this boss look like, though? Oh, is that him? He's spinning. No, that's not him. It's a drag wheel. Shell of a small bug possessed by silk dregs. The husk will stretch its silk to form a crude crushing wheel. Wow. Okay. Interesting. Okay, this is the unraveled, right? Yeah, there he is, yep. Oh, okay. Can't hit him from the top, obviously. Ooh. Oh, he shoots like guys out of me. Did you see that? Okay. There isn't really a great way to hit this guy, I don't think. You can't hit him from the top. He just immediately tries rushing you down. I think you just gotta play it pretty slow and patient. Okay. Alright. Okay, we gotta get some reprieve here. Okay, that sucks. Dude, these wheels, the wheel guys are crazy. Oh. What was that? Oh. Okay. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Boss is insane. Oh, dude. No! Oh, the dice! The dice saved me. Attack! Attack my minions. Oh, I forgot I didn't have my Reaper crest. Okay. Oh my god. Yeah. That's a crazy boss. Okay. Yeah, the unraveled, or I mean, this is the unraveled here, and then this is the drag wheel. Remember when I thought that that was the boss? Good times. Good times. What do we want to use? I bet the tax would be pretty good, actually. Tax like actually sound like kind of insane for this fight. Okay, okay, okay. I hope this doesn't take all of the rest of stream. I'd be very sad if it did. Okay. Let's become back our money. It sucks when you can't see these guys. Okay. There you go. Oh, he like steals that thing from the background. Do you see that? Oh, that sucks. He ate my... He ate my freaking heal, man. God. I keep running into him on accident. Try not running directly into him. That'd probably be smart. Gotta take our time. Okay. Oh, huge, massive, perfect. Okay, they're taking the forks in the background. He's so fast and massive. Makes it so hard to actually like do anything. His attack's down. Oh yeah, that's good damage right there. Oh yeah, that's huge. Oh. Oh yeah, no, the attacks are insane for this fight, for sure. Attacks are definitely the answer, for sure. Big damage. You can just cheese this guy with attacks. Big damage. Big attacks. Oh, oh. Okay, maybe I might actually need to do some damage here. There you go. Easy peasy. Yeah, those attacks are overpowered for this boss fight for sure. There aren't really that many like stationary bosses. Or not stationary, but like there aren't that many like grounded bosses, right? So it makes it kind of hard to use the attacks effectively when everything can just like fly around so quickly. Here we go. And this is the final Silk Heart. This is what we were missing. This is where that final upgrade was. It was in that little corridor that I could just never seem to find. Raise them up. Bind them all. Mine all the crests? Because I already did that. Find their shells. Alright. That is the final Silk Heart. They are ours. Bound forever. There you go, regenerated. Acquire all silk hearts. That is our new achievement we just got. Let's see, so that takes care of this. So now there should be a memory locket and a lore item somewhere down here as well. So we'll take a look for that. That opens up this way. Gives us the Psalm Cylinder. That is a lore item. So cross that off the list. What's over here? This area is going to be kind of hard to navigate. There's our memory lockets. That's our other thing that we were missing. So that's all well and good now. Break the light. It's because we're angry at the world. Oh. Oh. Huh. Very cool. We'll pay for a bench. Why not? Just for old time's sake. Reminds us of the good old days. Yeah. Pretty cool that we actually got to use the tax effectively. It's not very often that I deviate from the regular tools, or from the straight pins or the cog flies or the plasmium file. So it's pretty cool that I get to use all the tools to their fullest potential. Wait, what goes here? What are you supposed to be? Wait. Oh. Like, unequipped my dice for some reason. I don't know why. Okay, very cool. Next up on the agenda, we have... we had 2 more tools to get, yeah, and they're actually both in bile water, funnily enough, so we're not quite done with this area quite yet. We still got a little bit of a ways to go. So there's a tool up here, which I don't remember which one it is, and then there's this tool down here. I do remember this one. This is like... It gives you like a broken tool at first, but then you can choose where you want to go to be able to repair it. And then depending on who repairs it, you actually get different effects and like different playstyles with it. And I was looking at the list, and the one that kind of stood out to me the most is if you go up here to Mount Fae, I marked this off. This is like a crafting room that you can go to, and you can craft like a sort of railgun type weapon, which I'm really looking forward to trying out. Yeah. Guess we'll just do all that here pretty quick. Because I think I'm just missing a Psalm Cylinder here, if I'm not mistaken. I guess we could actually go to the forum, get this, go to the Vault Keeper, and then while we're there, we can grab this mass shard here. Grab that, and then we'll have more health, and then we'll feel better about conquering the bile water, I guess. Yeah, we can do that. Sounds good to me. And yeah, let's do that. Let's go to the high halls. We'll go to the forum. Making pretty good progress this stream. That's because I have literally everything mapped out, so that explains it. Okay. With the high halls. Yeah, there should be like a Psalm Cylinder, like a Choral Commandment or something over here. I guess it's like in the corner somewhere. No! No, 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 no. Oh. No, 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 no. I can't believe I'm fighting this guy again. And it's their fucking void counterparts too. That's ridiculous. I'm not kidding. I saw him and I thought my eyes were deceiving me. I got like fucking Vietnam flashbacks looking at this guy. Oh man. There we go. Is that it? Okay, that's it. At least we don't have to do like a whole 10-minute gauntlet fighting like a million of those guys. That's rude. That my heart like actually skipped a beat when I saw that. That was ridiculous. Or rune harp, actually. Interesting. Okay. And I think that's all of the lore items. So we're missing one actually. There's one more lore item. I don't know where that is. We have one more lore item. Let's play. Can we find the lore item? Can we find the black? Oh yeah, it's right here. Which we already got. I just forgot to unmark it. Okay, cool. So I was correct. We did get every single lore item. Very nice. So now we can go to the Whispering Vaults. We can talk to the lore keeper. We can give him all of our psalm cylinders. We can grab that mass shard. And then we can go to the bile water. We can see everything that this lovely game has to offer. While I'm at it, I haven't gotten a chance to use these yet that I just unlocked. So we'll give it a shot, I suppose. Might as well. See if it's any good. Okay. Let's go. Yahoo! Wait, you. Oh. That's like a grenade. This is not at all what I was expecting that to be. That's pretty good damage though. Okay. Vault Keeper. What has she brought it? More treasures waiting on a keeper's insight, yes? The sacred cylinders of our holy citadel. Pass them. Give them. Now! She must! Yeah. Yes, a fair gift, Weaver Spawn. This Vault Keeper shall glean what knowledge a great mind can. Nice. Last surgery of Conductor Mitzello, performed in White Ward's operating theater. I don't like that. I don't like that. Guide track for the choir with a theme of salvation. Let's see, this is much more pleasant. This is nice. I like this. Okay. All right. We can leave him alone now. We have collected every single psalm cylinder in the game. That's really funny. I like that you just huck a grenade at them. That's really funny. Okay. You know, I kind of doubt that was the intended way of getting that mass shard. Kind of looked like you were supposed to push a block to be able to get up here, but whatever, we ball. Masked. Acquire all mass shards. Pretty cool. Yeah, I guess you're supposed to come in from the bottom to be able to unlock this, but I wasn't really able to find a way on how to do that. I'm out of grenades, no! My precious grenades! Okay. Cool. So that's that complete. Okay, so we've got all of the mass shards and spool fragments and all that. We got all of the, I think these were memory lockets, the red ones. And then we got all of the lore items. So that means we're missing 2 tools. Not 3, we're missing 2. Because one's right here, but then you have to upgrade it. You have to go all the way up here to upgrade it. So it's like, I'm using 2 pins for 1 tool, basically. So there's 2 tools left. Should be at, yeah, 98% completion. So the last 2 tools will get us to 100%. And that's a cool thing. It's a cool thing that we're now able to achieve in this video game. And what better way to end it off than by going to our most favorite area in the whole game. Truly, I would not have it any other way. Like, this is just poetic, honestly. Actually, you know what, let's give one last middle finger to the bile water. What do you say? They'll never see it coming. You like that? I jumped in the water for like half a second there and I didn't immediately get filled to the brim with all the maggots. I can scarcely believe it. Actually, I want to go up first. I'm not getting like instantly super punished for making the tiniest mistake in the world. God, what an awful area this is. Like, it's just genuinely baffling. Maybe I'm crazy, but like, this is kind of a deep nest situation for me where it's like so just egregiously terrible that I can't help but love it. Because it's really satisfying to be able to get through this place unscathed and to fully complete everything and finally show that you are above the wretched creatures that reside here. I actually don't know like where to go from here. Never mind. I found it. Here we go. So this is the quick sling. Concerning. What is concerning? Ooh. Hold on. Taut drawing mechanism built from reed and bone, intended for mounting on the limb of a bug. Doubles the number of tools thrown. Are you kidding me? That's insane. That's like, why did we save this for last? This is like the best tool in the game. Are you kidding me? That's ridiculous. Imagine having 2 cogflies for every one that you throw out. It effectively makes like all of the red tools 50% cheaper. Now I doubt it works with the plasmium file, but we'll give it a try. We'll give it a little shot. Yeah, tools thrown. Okay. So it's just tools that you throw out. So I doubt it counts this, but I mean, yeah. Double cogfly, double tack. That would have been really nice to have on that white ward boss that we just fought. That would have been freaking epic sauce. Very cool. Yeah, I really wish I found that earlier, actually. Oh, well. No! 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 Come on, how... See, like, that's really mean and horrible. But, like, how could you, like, be mad about that? That's funny. It's like... It's like so stupid and horrible and mean, and it just loops back around to being funny. I don't know how you could like actually be upset by that. Whoops. Okay. Oh my god. We'll try to go back down. Emphasis on the try. On the way down to the bottom. That actually wasn't that bad. Okay, one last tool to collect. One final hurrah for Hornet's inventory. It's down here. And I believe there is a secret path down here. And it makes sense why I never thought to look, because this is horrible. This is really annoying. Oh, it's a weave nest. It's one of those like weaver doors. Oh my god, bro. Weave nest Merglin. Okay. So we should get a tool here, like a broken tool of some fashion. Okay, what's up here? Is this it? Yeah, ruined a tool. So we are able to repair this, yeah. Remains of an ancient weaver implement, broken and inoperable. A crafts bug of high skill may be able to repair it. Oh, and you actually do have to repair it to get the 100%. That's really funny. Oh yeah, because it's not like in your tools, technically. Like only tools count for 100%, like not anything over here. So I guess that makes sense. I didn't mean to do that. Okay. And I don't know what doing this does. Like, this is something that we've done in, like, all of the weave nests, is activate the silk here, but I don't know what that actually does. Is interesting. Okay, but there is this down here. Sister, spider, sat between salt and stone. Build those tools of brilliant mind imagined. Aid us when our silk has waned. I guess I'm kind of doing that. Kind of, sort of. Very nice, okay. Then was there anything down this way? Doesn't appear to be the case. At least at first glance. Okay, very cool. So now we should be able to take our ruin tool. We will summit Mount Fae once again. Oh, we got our maggots on us now. Our wreath didn't fully work there. That's okay. Alright, I guess it worked, but we just depleted it of all its usefulness. Oh! Hold on, did you see that? Using the worm travel, or the bell beast travel. Actually, it cleanses the maggot effect. That's really interesting. I guess it's not really that useful because then you backtrack all the way back to your last bell beast stop. Your last bellway. That's probably not actually really that useful, but it's interesting. Could maybe potentially come in handy. Okay, Mount Fae. There should be like something we can use up here that we will be able to craft our like weapon for us. So let's get it. Let's get a move on. Great, do you just do this or no? Wait, maybe. Possibly. Alright, let's make our way to the top. Ouch. I hit my head on the bottom of that spike. That would probably hurt me too. And this side. You know, like, some games, like, people complain about, like, walking into the side of a spike kills you. I think it makes sense, you know, like, it's still, like, pretty sharp. Like, you know, like, walking into the side of it, like, it's still sharp on the sides of the spike, I'm assuming, so it makes sense that you would take damage from it. Now, obviously, I appreciate it when games make it so you don't take damage from the side of a spike, like, Spelunky's the first example that comes to mind. You're able to walk through the sides of the spikes in those games, but I'm not gonna sit here and try to argue that it's illogical that a side could hurt, a spike could hurt you from the side. Okay. I think I've made my case. Pretty close? We're fairly close. Okay, that's kind of annoying, actually. I didn't realize those enemies could be void. Or I guess I should say I didn't realize they could pose a threat when they're voidified. But it's not that big of a deal. So we should be able to jump off the side here. Our bird is gone, sadly. It's okay, she has better things to do, I'm assuming. Yeah, here we go. We should be able to inspect. An old rune displaying the design for a weaver weapon. Repair the ruined tool. Oh, I don't have craft metal. I'm missing a craft metal. No! How could I be so foolish? No. Oh no. I didn't think to map out any of the craft metal. Dang. Okay, hold on. It's not over yet. This could still Might be able to track down where it is. 1, 2, 3. It looks like there's 7 in the game. Okay. Did I get this one in Deep Docks? I might not have. I think I got the one in Wisp Thicket. I definitely got that one. I definitely got the Fleetopia one. I got the Cauldron one. Oh, wait. Hold on. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I got the one in the Blasted Steps. Oh no, this is horrible. I'd never considered this to even be an option. To have run out of craft metal. It's just always been so reliable. I've always had craft metal. What can I say? It might be in Deep Docks. It's a very real possibility that it's in Deep Docks. It's either in Deep Docks or with Wisp Thicket. I'm pretty sure I already got the one in Wisp Thicket, so... Okay, well... Shoot. That's unfortunate. I'm pretty sure we got the Wisp Thicket one. I'll try the Deep Docks one just because... A, I think it's like more likely that's the one I haven't gotten, and B, it's actually closer. Like it's less of a trek from the nearest Bellway, so... Yeah. Because we just go down from the bottom here. It should take us pretty much right there. You're right here. How could I be so foolish? And it may, possibly, allegedly, perhapsably be, well, not up here. It would be down here. Yeah, I didn't break this. Yeah, this must be it. Oh god. He's insane. Okay, let's see here. Yeah, here it is. Yep. This is our craft metal. There we go. Okay, now we can craft our super weapon. After we escape this guy trying to chase us down and doing a fairly miserable job at it. Okay. You're gonna speedrun this so unbelievably fast. It's gonna blow your mind. Mind blown. First try. The world is not ready for my strategies. Watch me get slower than I did just a few minutes ago. Can I just, maybe this? No, it's too high. Oh, should have dashed. Should have dashed. Okay. We're about halfway there, like roughly. I'm gonna say, I don't know if that's actually true or not, but it's what I want to say. So I'm gonna say it. We'll regenerate here super quick. Okay. Okay. We're pretty close. We're pretty darn close. We'll never learn. We'll never learn from that mistake. I'm gonna make that mistake every single time. Okay. Yeah, I didn't derail the stream that badly. Only pretty badly, but not that badly. Here we go. Repair the ruined tool. Got the silk shot. We got arsenal. Acquire all tools. And if we look in our inventory, we scroll over one tab. We'll equip this. We'll try it out. Uses shell canisters and the wheel is unsiltified. Okay, cool. Now if I scroll over one page, look in the bottom right. There it is. 100% completion has been achieved by Base Sam of the Base Sam YouTube channel. But that isn't enough. We need more. We need to be big and greedy. We need to clear these pins out of the way first. You've noticed the silver pins here. We haven't really been interacting with any of those. So what's up with that? Well, those are where all the mementos are. And these are going to be like bonus collectibles for us to fill out here. So there's one here. The main one that we'll need for an achievement is going to be this one at the halfway home. This is where the hunter's memento is for completing the hunter's journal. We'll do that. And actually, okay, I read about this. This pissed me off when I read about it. I'm just going to rant for a second. You can't actually complete the hunter's journal. Or, well, I can't, I should say. So if you look here, it says there's 234 creatures. That is false. There are actually 236. Little did I know that in Act 2, you can actually find Chakra and Garmin somewhere on the map, and I don't know like what the prerequisites are to be able to see them, but you can actually challenge them to a boss fight. And you can fight them, and it's like a really cool thing, and you get like their entry in the Hunter's Journal. But the opportunity to do that goes away once you start Act 3. Now if I scroll down, I have Lost Garmin, I have him, but I don't have regular Garmin. I only have this fake evil Garmin. So that's tragic. That's tragic that I'm not able to complete that, all because I didn't know that was a thing that you can do, and I can't like go back. I was just like glazing Team Che in the past few streams, saying like, oh yeah, you know, they're pretty good, you know, they'll let you do 100%, you can like go back and do like all the content. Not this though, apparently. Not this, which is too bad. Very, very sad. Rain, go away, coming in another day. And there is also technically one more entry that you can get, but it's only in Steel Soul mode. It's like one of the Steel Seers or something that will never show up in regular mode. That one's like a little bit annoying, but I'm not like too upset about that. But yeah, missing out on those 2 entries. It's really sad. And like, they are like bonuses. Like, you obviously don't need them to complete the thing. Like, what it does is it just adds 1 more to your encounter number and your completed number. It's like right now I'm at 234, but if you fought Chakra and Garmin, that would increase to 236. So it doesn't actually like have an effect on being able to complete the journal, but it's just like it's kind of annoying. I would have really liked to have that. But oh well. Rant over, I guess. It's not really worth going any further into. I'm just a little bit annoyed by it. Hopefully when they add the Pantheon of Farloom, we'll be able to fight them in there and get the journal entries. Oh, well. Yeah, let's do this super quick. We'll go ahead and redeem all of our lore items. We already did for the Vault Keeper in the Whispering Vaults. But now we'll go ahead and do it for this guy in Bellheart, whatever his name is. Ah, I smell something on you. Heavy with the past you are. You have a relic for me, don't you? Yeah, we got 2 Weaver effigies, 2 Choral Commandments, and 3 of the harps, whatever they're called. 3 harps. We'll give every single one. Yes, this fits my collection well. Look then, look at what I have. Check this out. Oh, yeah. That's satisfying. That's amazing. Alright. Weir effigy. Every time you get a fruit in Pac-Man World Repack 2, Pac-Man goes, yummy! Or tasty! Wait, they gave him a voice in the game? Because he was silent in the original game. That's really funny. Yes, he does not shut up. It's just like Sonic Racing Crossworlds. That game drives me absolutely up a wall. They will not shut up in that game. It's actually so annoying. It actually affects my enjoyment of the game. Carving of Kimura, Weaver of Healing. A prayer is etched upon it. Weaver, heal my sons, their fearful hearts, their limbs that we shake at the climb to come. We pray, gift but a glimmer of your strength, that when we stand before your divinity, you see bugs shed free of fear. Interesting, so the Weaver effigies are actually like from the Pilgrims, like the Weavers didn't make these, the Pilgrims made these, and they're like praying to the Weavers. It's very interesting. I didn't realize that. I thought the Weavers made these. Alright, Carving of Kilal, Weaver of the Path. Alright. Well, these are by the Weavers. Yeah, because Atla, there's like Weave Nest Atla, like you... Huh, okay. I don't know what I'm talking about. Blessed... oh, no. Okay, I get it now. The effigies themselves are of the Weavers, but they're created by the Pilgrims. We got there eventually. I figured it out eventually. Oh my god. Okay. Let's see. Blessed Weaver, Lady of Grace, you who see our sin, our frail shells, our voices weak, and still offer your protection. How great your mind to care so much for ones so lowly. Okay. Oral Commandment. Decree of the Citadel, dirty and worn. Full chamber to the kingdom of the White Worm. Claim the Weaver in half part. Last of their line. Sensed strong with silk. Resistance anticipated. Quell with rune cage. Ooh. Okay, so this is they're like orders to come and get us, essentially, to come get Hornet. Very cool. Tattered Decree of the Citadel. Bug of voice grown hoarse or shell fallen frail, you must have been selected for duty most sacred. Become our light, our guide in darkness, that others worthy may climb to join the holy song. Words of a Weaver from the nest beneath Bone Bottom. Okay, yeah, these are from the Weavers. Clearly. Hide her deep, the despised child, our shame shown in shell of iron. She is a wish cast vain, divinity mimicked in form too frail. The despised child. Is that us? Is Hornet the despised child? I don't think so. Plea of a weaver from the furthest edge of Farloom. Flee, sisters. Flee until your strength exhausts. So far you may escape it. At her last her silken sight. To start anew, to sustain, free of web and service eternal. Last words of the weavers. Sisters, spiders, the burden is past. These simple bugs shall bear it full, never to cease, never to silence. We shall die, and wait, and pray, that one may come of silken strength enough to weave us free. And that we did. This is a mighty collection indeed. So many relics safely piled up in here, nice and safe. I've done so well to gather it all up. If your collection pleases you, some acknowledgement of my own contribution to its growth is not undue. I was just about to say, like, you didn't do anything. We did all the work. Ha! And as gratitude you seek, I will allow you to keep viewing my collection. That is gratitude enough for what little you've given me. Yeah, whatever, man. It's not like I even care anyway. Ugh. Yep, that's all done. So all we have left are these mementos. These 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mementos. This is our last step. So even though we have 100% technically, I will not feel completed until we get all of these mementos collected. So I say we go ahead and do that. Go ahead and do some mementos. I think the easiest one will be here in the Sands of Karak. This one I actually did find on my own off stream, but I didn't really realize what it was. And then I was like, you know, this looks pretty important. You know, I'll save it for when I do the stream. And I'm glad I did, because this is a memento. This is pretty important. So yeah. So we'll just go to the blasted steps here super quick, and we'll do this Sands of Karak memento. Absolutely. There's kind of more to the Sands of Karak than I was originally expecting. I was just sort of expecting this to be like a, you know, bullshit little side area, but there's actually like quite a bit to do. Like, it's pretty important to the story of Act 3 and being able to complete everything. Which is very interesting. I think we can go down from here. Like, if we go up this way, we're able to go back down and around, and that should hopefully work out for us. Yeah, this way. We should hopefully be able to just light on through. Nice. Pac-Man's voice actor in Repack 2 is the same guy that voiced him in Pac-Man World 3. I was wondering about that. Because when I heard the trailer, like, it sounded a little familiar. But I was like, I don't know, you know, it's just kind of like a generic, like, white guy. You know, it could be, like, anything, really. Anybody. Well, that's cool. I like that they actually got him back there. What's the voice actor's name, do you know? Kinda want to know if he's been in anything else. Yeah, they gotta do a World 3. Even though it was split. Oh god! Okay. Yeah, that's what I found. That is what I found. So when I first came out here originally, this guy was actually he was like frozen in place, like he was just like stuck out here. He was like a statue basically. So it is unfortunate that we get to miss out on that scene, but you know, we'll make it work. At least we get to actually do the fight together on stream. Also, he's beating my ass. Oh my god. Yeah, he's annihilating me! Yeah, wow. Uh-oh. Where am I? I was kind of hoping I'd be able to, like, break him free again, because that was, like, a pretty cool cutscene, but, you know, it's fine. It's whatever. Martin Sherman is the voice actor for Pac-Man. That name doesn't sound very familiar. I don't know if he's really been in anything else. Like, I'm sure he has, obviously, but... it's not a name that I recognize. Okay. I guess it wouldn't be the Sands of Karak without a obnoxiously long run back to be able to get back to the boss you decide to. So, that is very on point. Yeah, cool. I'm glad they got him back. God damn it. Just gotta take it nice and slow. Oh no! Oh, come on, man. I'm trying to take it nice and slow. He won't let me. Like, to me, Martin Sherman, I guess, is kind of like my definitive Pac-Man voice, because I was like, you know, I played Pac-Man World 3 as a kid, and it's just, like, always kind of the voice I pictured in my head whenever I think of Pac-Man now. How do I do that? Damn it. Oh, God. Damn it. No, dude. I can't believe that hit me. Give me that silk. Yeah, that actually wasn't that much. Damn it. Went back to watch the opening of World 3 and was like, well, his voice in Repack is very close, at least. Turns out, yeah, it's the same guy 20 years later. Yeah, I didn't realize that game was out already. I knew you said it was this week, but I guess I was thinking like Friday this week, but I guess it is Friday in other parts of the world, so that makes sense. No! Please? Okay. I think I forgot to like rest of my bench and get all my silk back. I think that's why I kind of ran out there. Not used to being able to regenerate all my silk back so easily. Oh my god. Oh my god, the range on that is insane. I keep underestimating it. Oh my god, I keep running into him. Can this guy get a fucking hottie, please? Yeah, this guy's got like the kind of Scar Singer Carmelita thing going on where he can just like kind of block your attacks, which I don't really like when bosses in this game are able to do that. Like, I hit you. Let me actually hit you because I did actually hit you. I don't know. Give me my hit that I so rightfully deserve. Oh, he juked the hell out of me. Oh my. It's so frustrating. It's like actually unbelievably annoying. I didn't know he could turn around. Okay, there we go. Oh. Oh. Yeah, I wasn't expecting that. Yeah, the gray memento. Engraved cruststone, worn by sand and blanched by time. Blanched? Watch, remember, till time, life anew. Interesting. We also get the journal entry for this guy. The Watcher at the Edge. It's a 26 on console. Namco just does a singular time on PC, so they pick You're at Midnight. Yeah. I think that's what, like, a lot of, like, digital games do nowadays. You gamed 6 hours earlier. Hell yeah. And I think for the Switch, like, you can just set your region to be in, like, Australia or whatever. And then you get games, like, a day early if you download them digitally. Which is really funny. Yeah, that guy was pretty tough. Okay. Not really using the Wreath of Purity anymore. Might as well just use our loadout to its fullest potential. Okay, what next on the agenda? You can do that on PC if they do region-based release times, but nobody does that anymore. Yeah. It's like, what's the point? Like, you can spoof your region so easily. Nintendo doesn't do, like, any verification on anything. You can just, like, be like, okay, I'm in Australia now. Let me download your game. I'm ready to play it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we have 4 left to do. This one's gonna be a pain in the ass, so we'll probably save that one for last. Let us do. Yeah, let's do the cross summons one. That sounds like fun. Capcom and Bethesda used to do the region-based digital shit. Yeah, that's really annoying. There's just no need for it. It doesn't make any sense if you're gonna release it digitally. Just release games at the same time with the Fortnite item shop updates. Midnight UTC. It's just a good universal time, I think. I respect it. Oops. Okay. So I received a cross summons earlier that directed me to go over here in Greymore. No, do Midnight Japan so you can get games at noon and play it all day instead of 1:30 in the morning. I cannot hit that thing. That was insane. Yeah, but I can't play games at noon anymore. I'm too busy. The evening time is the only time that works for me anymore. Boy, I really ought to rest at that bench, I think, actually. I already know whatever this boss is in here is gonna beat my ass, so should probably just go ahead and do this super quick. Might as well. Well, when you get home, it'll be available for you to play, already unlocked. Yeah, but I don't want anyone else to have fun. Did you consider that? Get our Silk back up. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. I'm pretty sure it's in here. I see like all these banners and stuff. I can hear like all the craws in the background going crazy. Oh no, it's in here. Okay. I was expecting like the arena to be like right in here. I thought this is where the boss fight was going to be. But no, looks like it's right here actually. So we'll give him our cross summons. And letting us in. Okay. What could this be? Like the White Ward, I didn't know like about this fight, but I don't know like what it actually is or what it looks like or how to beat it or anything. I just know of the existence of it. Alright. Let's see what we're dealing with. Ooh. The Court of Craws. Is that like the Court of Owls? From Batman? Okay. Still more yet to come. They don't seem too bad. Like, yeah, I'm getting a lot of hits on me, but they don't seem like absolutely cracked like some of these other enemies have been lately. They kind of seem to just be reskins of like the regular Craw enemies. Like, I don't know if there's like any different behavior with these guys or what. Here we go. Craw Father, here we go. What's he gonna do? Ooh. Wow. Okay, that's completed. Oh, he bounced into me. Okay. So is this gonna be like a Savage Beast Fly situation where like the boss itself actually isn't that bad, but he just keeps spawning like so many ads that it becomes just completely ridiculous? Might be another good boss to use attacks on, actually. Kind of wasted that. Oh! Yeah, I saw that the very last second there. Here. Yeah. Last possible second, I jumped right into that. Ooh, okay. Okay, they're kind of ganging up on me right now. This guy has all of the health in the world. Can't help but feel he should have already died by now. There we go. Very nice. Alright, Crawfather. And with that, we also got the Squat Craw Juror and the Tall Craw Juror. And that fully completed our Hunter's Journal. As you can see, 234 encountered, 234 completed. Very nice. Okay, these guys are all escaping now. That should give us the Craw memento, yeah. Very cool. We're just like kind of rapid firing through these mementos right now, huh? Very cool. So we got 3 left. We can do... this is like the Sprint Master memento. It's like that race that we did against that one guy like a couple streams ago. Can do that again. This we're going to save for last because it's insane. And then this is the Hunter's memento right down here. That's the only memento, I believe, that has an actual achievement associated with it. In order to get this one, we would have had to do this one and the other one anyway, so yeah. Let's have some good old fun. Let's go ahead. Take this. Craw bell. Yeah, why not? Nest fashioned from an old bell. Once set up, young craws will occasionally roost within, filling the bells with shell shards and rosaries. Oh. You get like a little AFK money grinder here. That's pretty cool. Very nice. Pretty cool. Okay. Now we break on out of here. I don't really know what the story significance of all that was, to fight the craws like that. Like why they wanted to fight us. Like I'm sure if I actually read the summons it would probably say something important, but yeah, whatever. Whatever. Okay. Might honestly just be faster to just walk there than to take the bell beast. No, we definitely want to take the bottom route. It's much easier. Actually, no, it's this way. Yep. Dude. Keep seeing my damn rosaries, man. There you go. Yeah. Keep forgetting we can refill our silk now. Very convenient. Okay. Yeah, let's just do some silly, goofy little challenges. Why not? Yeah, I completely missed the fact that there's another race that you can do against this guy. Because I kind of just got the one reward from it and didn't really think much else. I didn't really think to come back here. But I guess it kind of makes sense for there to be like this really hard ultimate challenge. I think that's pretty cool. Yeah, because that's where we got captured, and then we can go over here. We can go race our buddy. Okay, let's see what he has to say. Get our silk back because we'll probably need like our little like javelin throw thing. Nimblebug, you returned refreshed and so perfectly timed, for I have a new challenge prepared. The course shall remain the same as last, but length, the laps, will greatly extend. Ooh. You propose a test of endurance. I have undertaken many in my time. Excellent, excellent. Though no, for this race, I can only provide slight reward for victory. What say you, Nimblebug? Let us stride fast forth. Yeah. Hoy! Let our mighty contest of shells commence again! Okay, I gotta remember what the last layout was. That's gonna be the real key here. And it's 6 laps this time. I think it was 3 originally. I keep forgetting that you can hit him. Okay. That's actually not bad at all. Assuming I don't mess up like that. That's okay. There's 6 laps. We have plenty of time to recover. Plenty of time to recover. Easily. Plenty of time to recover still. I keep hitting him. Okay. Oh no! Oh no! No, we're gonna lose now! No! Yeah. Okay. Yeah, just don't do whatever that was. That's our main takeaway from that attempt. Don't do whatever that was. Okay. Okay. Our needle throw seems to be the main key here to getting us a lot of speed, but also we can't really spam it because it takes a little while to regenerate. I can just keep hitting him like that. Yeah, we're doing pretty good. But he is fast. We're not quite out of the woods yet because he is very speedy. Lap 4. This is where we were last time, so just gotta not mess up this time. Alright. That lap was a little bit slower, so we gotta really make sure we're doing everything correctly here. Is he getting faster? I think he's getting faster. There we go. You've defeated Sonic the Hedgehog. Again and again you prove your mastery, Nimblebug, yet still, I never tire of the challenge. As reward for such an impressive feat of endurance, I have only this small trophy, a memento given by my own speed teacher, now fairly passed to you. Is it gonna look like the The Sprint Master charm from the original Hollow Knight. Oh, no, actually. Now I shall remain and train, and no, though I have no more rewards to give, you are welcome to grace my track as many times as you wish. Yeah, I was expecting to just get, like, the charm from the first game. Is this going to be, like, a copy of that? But I guess not. I guess this is okay, too. A gilded golden trophy. I guess that's okay. Okay. So, that leaves us with two options. We can go to the halfway home, get our hunter's memento, and then after that, we can go here and do the most insane, ridiculous, most frustrating challenge Team Cherry has ever conceived. So yeah, let's just, we'll go to the hunter's, whatever the hell. Get the hunter's memento. Can't call the things in here. But you can call them right here. Got fucking Professor Oak telling me that I can't ride my bike inside. Oh, we're already here. Nice. This is exactly where I wanted to be, actually. As a matter of fact. Okay, here we go. We're gonna talk to New, and we're gonna show her our completed Hunter's Journal. And it's gonna be a truly beautiful thing. Come here to mess? Whoa. Come to rest here, Miss Grown-Up? Then let New see our journal, for she is eager to see your cuts. Oh, Miss Grown-Up, your journal is bursting with every sort of creature. Overflowing. Surely we can call this complete. To think that such a task could even be done. So clever is New to have set such a fierce predator onto the work. These vast lands hold so much life, and to catalog it all has taught me greatly. It is an effort worth continuing even after I leave this kingdom. Ooh, Ma, such a hunger is worthy indeed. You and I are of accord, Miss Grown-Up. Hunters both. Our methods are different, but our appetites have become very similar. New has for you this token, a symbol of all your efforts, and a marker of your true nature. It carries with it her sweet, sweet smell. Don't say that. True hunter, receive the hunter's memento. And now, Miss Grown-Up, the task is done. New must be away. But do not be sour. Just think, Farloom is only one land. So many more must hide out there, filled full with beasts and scents and tastes, all waiting to be discovered. For New, her journey is only at its start. And for you, Miss Grown-Up, New wishes too your happy hunting, much and more. Alright, that's... Oh! Yeah, this whole area is gone now. Huh. Well, very cool. Yeah, we got the Hunter's Memento. Stamped in sticky goo. Nice. Okay. And with that, we are down to our last memento. Now I'm just gonna come out and say it. I actually don't anticipate completing this on stream. This seems like something I'll have to grind for hours on my own time. But I would be remiss if I didn't at least, you know, give it a shot to try to complete it on stream. So we'll just go ahead and do that here super quick. Yeah, so we're gonna go here. We're gonna go to Fleetopia. And if you don't know what the big deal is here, like why this is such a massive issue. If you realize that it's in Fleetopia, you might be putting the pieces together already. So remember how we found Seth earlier? We found him in Grahamore, and then I said that I found him off stream in the Shellwood. That wasn't just me bringing it up just for, you know, just to be able to tell a neat little story. No, there's a purpose for that. There's a reason that I chose to share that information. That's insane. Just block 2 hits in a row. I wonder what the odds on that are. Okay. Uh-oh. Help. Yeah, we're pretty much here. Okay. Fleetopia, and here is Seth. Here is Seth. Have you tried your claw at the games? Rollicking good fun, don't you think? I wonder if I could score a little higher if I tried again. He's taunting you. That's what he's doing. This is a sick, twisted game that Seth is trying to impose on us right now. So if we go over here and look at the scoreboard, we can see that Seth is absolutely cracked at every single game that the Fleas have to offer. He has, quite frankly, ridiculous high scores on all of them. Like, just insane, ridiculous scores. And it is our job to try to overtake Seth's high scores. Now, I thought the basic Fleas like already had pretty tough high scores to try to beat, but no, this is an entirely different beast altogether, sadly. Or, well, maybe not sadly, but you know, just it's gonna be a challenge. It's gonna be interesting to try to do this. We'll try our best. We'll give it a good, honest try on stream. I'll probably try for I don't know how long, just until I get sick of it, I guess. Your answer has ended, but we will still play. Will you honor us with a display of Flea Juggle, Miss Grand Champion Hornet? Took a shower and the stream didn't end. You know, there's a first time for everything. We are playing these mini games again because we need to beat Steph's high score, and it's gonna be quite the adventure for sure. I don't remember what Steph's score was. I think it was like 55 or something. And I do remember how to do this from last time as well, so hopefully we won't struggle as much. Yeah. Okay. It's really nice when you get them all lined up like that. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Uh-oh. Okay. Got one mistake, but that's okay. You make 3 mistakes before the game's over. This is gonna be insane. Okay, here they come. Oh no. The big flea. Big flea. It's gonna throw me off in the future for sure. Okay. Okay. No! Oh, I was looking at the wrong one. Damn. That was good though. I think we beat our old high score, and that was first try, so... Yeah, I think I got like 35 last time, and that was 49. So first try, we were like already pretty close to beating Seth there. I just kind of lost track. Yeah. Yeah, 55 on juggle, 96 on dodge, 73 on bounce. They're very insane scores. Kind of unbelievable, really. But we know the strats now. We know how to properly beat this correctly. Okay. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah. It's gonna start picking up here because we're gonna get 4 at a time. That'll like really increase our score much faster. Yeah. Yeah, stay on the ground, hold up. That is the ultimate strategy for this. And don't jump. There you go. Ooh, I thought for sure that touched the ground. Yeah. No, I did the running dash. I didn't let go of the run button. No. And I ran off the stage. Oh, that was it too. Damn. That sucks. I was so focused too. I wasn't saying anything. Okay. Let's try that again. Okay. This is what you guys were expecting for the final challenge of the whole game to be? To get the final memento? Technically not required for 100%, but still nice to have anyway. It's a nice little treasure that we can display in our house. Honestly, for how badly we struggled in these the first time, I think it's like pretty fitting. Like we were like, you know, like, oh, there's no way to get any harder than this. Well, here we are. We have achieved higher difficulty. Just what we wanted. Okay. It's nice when you don't have to run. And if you guys remember, it was a really long time ago, but I kind of had a bad experience with trying to dash and hit the fleets at the same time. You know, like I said, it was quite a while ago. Longer than anyone's memory can reasonably last. Okay. Oh, and you just get to stand in the same spot. Yeah. That's always nice when that is allowed to happen. Okay. Does Seth even have his nail anymore? Like, how is he able to get such a high score? It's kind of insane. Here we go. We get a nice even... I'll just keep going. Yeah, it's definitely getting a lot faster, too. Never seen him before. It's getting way faster. That's insane. Let's just go for as long as we can. Like, oh, I wasn't looking. I think this is pretty much like Hornet's like maximum swing speed too, which is really funny. I'm sure eventually we'll get to the point where like you just can't swing fast enough. Okay. Oh, there we go. Alright, 90. Yeah, I think we might have demolished Steph's score there by just a little bit. Vikna, the game is now ended and the Flea Juggle champion has set an even higher score. Tremble in awe, dear fleas, as the might of our dear Miss Hornet. Yeah. Oh yeah, we blew Steph's score like out of the water by doing that. That's crazy. Okay. This one I feel like is going to be the hardest one. Bounce. Might even switch back to our, or not bounce, dodge. Dodge is going to be the most insane one for sure. Absolutely. So yeah, let's give it a shot. 96. Either 95 or 96, like one of those two. That is the score to beat. Okay, let's go now. Watch out for her. Oh, I wasn't looking. Okay. Oh no! Yeah, this is gonna be insane. Here we tell. Okay. Knocked me onto the flat. Shit. 51. What was it? 1906? Oh, dude. That's insane. Okay, we have to get 96. I have a feeling this is going to be the hardest one. Oh, I wasn't sure if that would hit me or not. Hornet's hitbox is too damn big. At least the score goes up like pretty decently quickly. It doesn't take too long to get back. Whoa, wow. Okay. Okay. Okay, we win. Okay, let's just survive as long as we can. Oh my god. So when I first played this, I told the story of how I made a game called Chicken on a Raft in college that was like very similar to this. Some feedback that I got from my professor when I made that game was that it was too hard. Like the cannonballs were too difficult to dodge. I'd like to see him play this and get back to me on what too hard is. Because I didn't think that Chicken on a Raft was too bad. But this is insane. I bested my old score. Okay. We're 2 for 3. Bounce? Okay, I'm gonna eat my words, but Bounce I honestly don't think should be like too bad. I remember this one being the easiest when I originally did it, so we just need to get to 69. Nice! Okay. But I am probably gonna eat my words. I can already tell. Did they buff the number of fleas that spawn in this like bounce game? I feel like I don't remember there being this much. I'm still not going for him. No! No, 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 no! Oh my god. I'm insane. Oh. There we go. Yeah, first try. Although there were some close calls there, for sure. Okay, we'll get him. We'll hit him once. We'll appease him. Help. Nope, that's it. Very nice. So that's that. That actually was not nearly as bad as I thought it would be. For sure. I was expecting that to take like hours and hours and hours. Bigna, dear one, you outdo yourself. To beat your previous high score is a marvel indeed. Okay. Yeah. We're back on top, baby. Let's get it! Then, do we just talk to Seth again, and then we'll be good to go? And get our, memento? Well now, how brilliant! In all these fine games, you have matched my scores and more. What wonder to be here, and able to witness the display of such profound talent. Besting your scores proved an immense challenge, Seth, and yet you seem to have achieved them yourself with relative ease. You flatter me, but yes, my own aptitude continues to surprise me. So many skills I cannot recall learning. But do not underplay your own achievements, for they too are significant, inspiring even. In fact, for my deep respect, I insist you take the small medallion. I found it within my belongings, and know not where I came upon it, but it has a most pleasant sense. Let it serve as marker of a friendship I feel has only just begun. Thank you, Seth. I shall keep it close. Ooh, we got the Guardian's Memento. Aged Medallion of the Wanderer Seth. A gift given in respect of great skill. Very cool. Yeah, I love what they did with Seth's character in this game. It's really awesome. I like that they went above and beyond. Like, they didn't just put him as an NPC, but they put him as, like, a warrior, as, like, a really honorable knight, a defender. They made him, like, you encounter him all throughout the region. He's exploring, and then you, like, do the mini games with him. There's so much to it. I really like it a lot, actually. It's a great way to pay homage to Seth like that. I really like that a lot. Okay. Yeah, I think with that, we are ready to go home. Or actually, here, I want to get some more flea brew. Oh, here. You fill the flea brew, yeah. And with that, I think we are ready to go to our bell home. And then we will, we'll complete the game. We'll beat the game and we'll get our achievement for beating the game. And that'll do it. That'll do it for Hollow Knight Silksong. On stream at least, you know, I'll do like the other achievements on my own. I'm gonna go to Deep Docks. Yeah. So closing thoughts while I kind of make my way to the final boss and challenge her for a third time. This game's great. To be totally honest, after like waiting for so long, after so many years, and just getting like kind of fatigued with like all the Silksong like ironic hype surrounding and everything, you know, everyone in like all the streams just kind of ironically going, ah, Silksong, Silksong. All the Silk posts on Reddit, you know, all that stuff. I was getting a little sick and tired of that. Just kind of sick of seeing it. Like, I was like looking forward to the game, obviously, but it wasn't one that I was like absolutely going out of my way to like just dying to play, you know. I feel like it had been so long that it kind of tempered my expectations a little bit, so I wasn't like really just like on the edge of my seat waiting for this game. But you know, with that being said, yeah, this game has definitely surpassed those tempered expectations that I had. I think it kind of lives up to the hype, if I'm being totally honest. I think, you know, like, it makes sense that this game was hyped up for so long. Like, it is really great. And, like, you know, obviously the original Hollow Knight was great, so it makes sense for it to be so hyped. But, you know, like, this game could have very equally just not have lived up to those expectations, not as been as good as the original game. Which, you know, maybe it's still too early to say. Maybe it hasn't been out for long enough. It's only been out for 3 weeks at this point. But I think there's a lot of stuff that this game actually does better than the original Hollow Knight. Really. I think there is. The combat feels a lot better. It's a lot more fun, like comboing enemies. Like, there's just a greater emphasis on combat. That's probably like the biggest improvement from the original game, obviously. And I liked the combat in the original Hollow Knight, but like it was very simple, and like the enemies were kind of designed around it being so simple. But you know, it's just because Hornet's moveset is much better in this game. Like, the enemies are designed in such a way where they're using the moveset to its full potential, and it's like a much harder, much more challenging game because of it. And I think that's really cool. Like, it's kind of able to flex a different muscle than the original Hollow Knight could. It's one that like Hollow Knight kind of tried to flex its muscles on, but like when it came to like the Pantheon of Hallownest and doing God Home and all that. But I mean, yeah, like this game just kind of like, even like, okay, well I was gonna say like even like the worst bosses in this game blow the originals out of the water. That's not true at all. Like the original game had some really great bosses, and this game has some not so great, you know, bad, pretty bad bosses. But yeah, no, I mean, and yeah, so like it combat's good, exploration's good. That's another thing. I'm kind of getting ahead of myself here, but I was kind of expecting like you know, maybe because there's such a greater emphasis on combat that maybe the exploration aspect of it wouldn't be as strong as it was in the original game. But honestly, like, you know, even though it wasn't as fresh and exciting as new as the first game, I think, you know, it kind of like does things in its own unique way. That it's like kind of interesting to see like the similarities and the differences between the original Hollow Knight. Because I feel like half of my time playing this game was just kind of spent like, oh yeah, I remember this is just like in the original game. This is just like the original Hollow Knight. Or I can be like, oh, this is new, this is exciting. And I feel like I was rewarded for how much I knew about the original Hollow Knight, and I was able to use that knowledge to my advantage because a lot of the secrets were set up in the same way. And it was just like a really rewarding, like really different experience. Like this game does combat, or not combat, but like this game does secret finding and exploration in such a cool way that you know, it's like it just like rewarded me for my time spent with the original game. So I kind of like it for that. Like, I don't really know how much I would have really liked this game if I didn't have the original Hollow Knight to fall back on. But oh, it's cool. I kind of like that this game has a greater emphasis on the story. One kind of thing that I clued in on is that so like basically I want to say that the story in this game like feels more tangible. Like you can actually kind of tell what's going on somewhat. In the original game, a lot of the stuff that happens was like kind of cryptic and you didn't really know like what was going on. But just because Hornet is a character that can speak and has her own, you know, like desires and ambitions, you know, like I feel like we're like getting more of the story and we're getting like her interpretation of it. So, and I really like that. The original game, like I didn't really like connect with the story as much in the original game because the knight was such a blank slate of a character that... Did I get the healing? I think I did. That it felt like you didn't really have like much stakes in it or really like cared about what was going on. Whereas here, because like Hornet is her own character, like you actually do somewhat care about like the characters that you meet along the way, especially because like some of them actually get to live in the end. That's really nice. Like not every single character dies a horrible, tragic death. I like that. That's appreciated. But yeah. Yeah, like the story in the original Hollow Knight just kind of felt like stuff was happening for the sake of happening. I couldn't really like tell like what Team Cherry was trying to say with the story. And you know, maybe that says more about me than it does about Team Cherry, but but for this game, like just because Hornet has like a much higher stake in the story, like I feel like I can actually like see some of like the commentary and critiques on you know, like society and like religion especially. And you know, it's just kind of cool to see, you know, like I actually kind of see what they're going for here. Like it's not just stuff happening for the sake of happening, but it feels like Team Cherry like actually has something to say. They have like a critique on, you know, like some of the like the caste system in Farland, and you know, just like faith, and I think it's really interesting. Now there were kind of aspects of that, like with the Pale King in the original game. You know, like they worship the Pale King and then they worship the Radiance, and you know, just like the dangers of like worshipping and like faith and all that. But I feel like that was like greater emphasized here. I feel like we got to see like more. I guess like of that. Like it was. I felt like it was just like connected into like the overarching plot of the, like the pathos of it, I guess is what I'm trying to say. It's like, you kind of get that, like it's not just like saying that these things are happening, but you can actually like see how it's like affecting the world and everything. It's really cool. I like it a lot. Now obviously these are my thoughts like having just finished the game. I do plan on making a full video on Silksong at some point, but you know, that'll be like much further down the line, because keep in mind I still haven't made a video on Metroid Dread, and that game came out years ago. So just to give you an idea of like how much I want to like let it marinate. Oh my god. Oh, I'm surprised I didn't hit him. Yeah. No, but this game's great. Like, it does a lot of things, like, just as well, if not better than Hollow Knight. And it has, like, its own unique flourishes that help it, like, stand out to not make it, like, just another Hollow Knight. It's really cool. Oh, god, no. And for like how much I kind of like bitched about like a lot of the bosses I was dying to, I do really like how hard this game is. I do love a good challenge. Yeah. Some of like the double damage shit can get like really obnoxious, but you know, like I've always been a very persistent, I guess. Very like hard-headed. What did I just say? Oh, I didn't actually lose this fight. Yeah, I did. Hollow Knight vid is getting real close to becoming #1. I know. It's picking up fast. I didn't know if anything was ever going to top Super Metroid. But here we are. I'm not just known as the Metroid guy anymore. Will it hit 100k? Oh, yeah, for sure. I mean, it's slowing down, I will admit. I'm looking at like my, you know, like my charts and view trends and all that. It is like slowing down for sure, but I mean, like it's still like in a pretty good place. Like I'm still pretty happy with how well that video is performing. Oh, God, why did I do that? Another thing about the difficulty in this game is, like, I actually don't know if it's, like, harder than the original Hollow Knight. Like, okay, well, let me say this. I think it is definitely harder than the original Hollow Knight. I don't know if it's, like, actually, like, impossibly, like, ridiculously hard as, like, some people are, like, trying to make it out to be. Because the thing about the original Hollow Knight was, like, that game was, like, also pretty, like, notorious for being, like, fairly difficult. You know, like, 2D Dark Souls and all that, like, that whole meme. But, like, see, like, I think, like, case in point is that I'm fighting the hardest boss in the game right now, and I'm able to have, like, a okay, like, you know, like, discussion and monologue with myself, and I'm able to, like, focus up, and just because, like, I practice her so much, and, you know, like, the tells on her are actually, like, pretty good, like, once you're able to get a hang of them. And, you know, like, whereas if I, like, go back and try to do, like, Absolute Radiance, like I did, like, a couple days ago, like, I was fighting Absolute Radiance again. Okay, well, I'm kind of losing focus now. I'd still say, like, Absolute Radiance is still, like, pretty, like, high on the totem pole if you combine, like, the bosses from this game and the original game. Yeah, I'd say Azrat is still, like, one of the hardest bosses, like, in the whole series. It's not like every single fight in this game is just, like, obscenely ridiculously hard, right? You kind of get a feel for all of them, like, after a little while. And that's kind of like how the original Hollow Knight felt, too. And it's, like, kind of easy to forget that just because, like, you know, like, I've been playing it for so long and I've gotten good at all the bosses, like, ages ago. But, like, keep in mind that, like, when the original Hollow Knight was new, like, I was, like, considerably struggling with that game as well. Just like I was with this game. Like, I don't know if, like, maybe as much, but... God. Okay, now I'm kind of struggling. Oh, got my ass. Oh, yikes, got my ass again. Yeah. Like, this game's very challenging for sure. Like, I'm not trying to undermine that, but it's like, you put in the practice, it becomes, like, not so bad, and that's, like, how the original Hollow Knight was for me, which is, like, it's kind of easy to forget that it was, like, such a ridiculously hard game. Just because, like, I spent so much time, like, being decent at it. Like, not amazing, but, you know, like, able to beat the Pantheon of Palinus, like, relatively consistently. With that being said, fuck the High Halls Gauntlet. That was maybe the most cruel thing ever put into a video game. And there's going to be DLC. That is true. You know, that's a fair point, actually. The, nothing in the base game of Hollow Knight is as hard as anything in the base game of Silksong. That is a fair point. a lot of the most difficult challenges in the original Hollow Knight, like, are DLC. So you already know the DLC for this game is just going to be, like, ridiculous. I'm the Metroidvania guy now, just as I always intended. I always wanted to establish variety, like, very early on into my channel. Like, I knew, like, going into it, like, once I started making the retrospective videos, like, I didn't want to only be known, like, just for making Metroid videos. Like, not that I'm not happy making Metroid videos, because I love Metroid. But, like, I want to make videos on other stuff, too. Like, I don't want to only be known, like, as the Metroid video guy. So I guess I'm pretty glad that the Hollow Knight video is doing so well. That's fine. Okay. But it's that jump attack that always gets me with her. Oh, wow. Why did I do that? Why did I do that? There you go. Yeah, we're in very good shape for this second phase. Okay, well, I kind of said everything I wanted to say to close off the stream already. And we're still here. So, that's my bad. Yeah, I am looking forward to completing the rest of this game on my own, off stream, and then when DLC comes out. So yeah, like I said, next stream, I'll probably do Prime 4. I'll probably stream that game. I think that makes sense to do. Probably heal it. Oh, waste my silk. Oh, I should landed right under me there. The jump attack is insane. I'm kind of wasting my, like, heal power. I hate to see it. Yeah. What's gonna happen? She keeps juking me. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, hit me. No, that was really dumb of me. Oh no. No! Chop chop, streamer boy. Don't put me back in the mines. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I will stream Metroid Prime 4. I'm committing to it now. And then I will stream DLC for this game too, as it comes out. I guess the Silk streams like aren't quite over yet. It is worth keeping in mind. Okay. Here we go. We are now beating the game with 100% completion. It's so anticlimactic. But yeah, Silksong DLC, Metroid Prime 4. Those will be the next streams in whatever order they come out. That's the original Knight. I think. I'm like 99% sure that's the original Knight. That's not the Hollow Knight. Hundreds of hours in this series combined across all games and platforms, and I still can't tell the difference between the characters. That's okay. It's Pikachu! Fuck! Could have fooled me. But yeah. Oh, yeah, and this too. To be continued. Yeah, sure. Yeah. That is Silksong. That was 100% of Silksong. Streamed here on YouTube. It is done. It is complete. It is not complete, but I don't feel like streaming anymore. I'm gonna do the speedruns and the... yeah, speedrun time. I'm gonna do the speedruns on my own, and I'm gonna do Steel Soul mode on my own. And when I start a new save file, I'm actually gonna get the Chakra and Garment entries this time, because it's ridiculous that you can't get them in Act 3! What were you thinking, Team Cherry? Maybe they'll update the game later. I don't know. But yeah. I think that's gonna call it for this stream. You know, a bit of a shorter one, but that's the way I planned it. All going according to plan. I'm very smart and handsome, and I know what I'm doing. But yeah. Thanks to all the people that watched my stream, like however long you did, even if you only watched it for 5 seconds. Thank you. You know, I'm still new to streaming. I just wanted to give it a try, see if it was something I liked, and yeah, it was a good time. Glad I got to give that a shot. Glad I'm trying new things with this channel. Glad I'm experimenting. Glad I have released some form of content on this YouTube channel after like a year of not uploading. Apologies for that. I am hoping Metroid Prime will be out by the end of this year sometime. But yeah, we'll see. I'm taking my time with that video. But yeah. Thanks for watching. Thanks for giving me the opportunity to do this streaming thing. And it was a lot of fun. I think I'll be back for more. I think I will stream Prime 4 next and the DLC next, as I've already said like 6 times. Look at that. That's beautiful. Dude, I was so close. I could have gotten 55 hours, 55 minutes, 55 seconds. That would have been... I would have been pogging out of my mind if that happened. If I didn't die to Lace those couple of times, you know, it would have been a possibility, but yeah. But that is it. That is it for the Silk streams, and the streams in general for the time being. I'm gonna take a break from streaming. I don't really intend on becoming like a full-time, like regular streamer. Just when there's like cool stuff going on, I'll stream like every once in a while, I think. I'm not like pivoting away from retrospective videos. Those are still going to be my bread and butter for this YouTube channel, so don't worry about that. Yeah. Thank you all, gamers, for viewing the video. I am not streaming Fortnite. Shut the fuck up. If you want to watch me play Fortnite, I have videos from like 4 years ago that have like 2 views. You can go watch those. Maybe I'll stream like Pokemon or something. Maybe I'll stream like Scarlet and Violet, like ranked VGC matchmaking. If I do like any sort of like online multiplayer game, it'll probably be that. But yeah. Stream ZA. I don't really feel like it. ZA, it's like... I kind of just want to play that one on my own, honestly, and like... You know, again, like I kind of talked about this before, but I don't know if that's something that like my YouTube viewers would be really interested in at this current point in time. Like I feel like I need to upload more and branch out more. Because right now I'm kind of just known as the Metroidvania guy, which is fine. You know, that's like what most people are subscribing for, and that's fine. Locking all my shiny Pokemon to ZA. So ridiculous that you can't transfer out of that game. That's... I have no idea what the hell they were thinking when they did that. But yeah. Metroid Prime, I know that's what the people want to see, so that's what I'm going to work on. And, yeah. Keep an eye out for that, you know, whatever comes out, comes out. There will be happenings on this YouTube channel. Yeah, thank you all for watching. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you. I'm missing 4 achievements. Or, no, 5, actually. I'm getting those on my own time. Yippee. Alright, stream's over. Goodbye.